Good afternoon, folks. This is Marc with Marcs Mobility. We're doing a review today on a Jazzy J6 Powerchair from Mobility. This Powerchair here has 8 hours of usage, and this chair has a 5-inch seat lift. Good afternoon, folks. This is Marc with Marcs Mobility. We're doing a review today on a Jazzy J6 Mobility chair made by Mobility. And this chair only has 8 hours. It was used a couple weeks. It does have the 5-inch seat lift on it, electric seat lift, and it's a really small power chair, 6 wheels on the ground. Really nice. So if you just need a 5-inch seat lift, well, let's go to that right now. So to make the seat go up on this chair, you'll see buttons on your joystick with a picture of a seat. So press one of the two, the lights will come on. When the lights come on the seat button, use this, go forward, and you'll see the seat will start at 21 inches. And if you add 5 inches, it'll be at 26 inches by the time it's up. It doesn't look like a lot, 5 inches, but look, that's a lot. So this 5 inches enables you at least to do your dishes. So if you're sitting in the chair like this, well, yeah, it's going to be hard with that leg. But if you can still do your dishes, but it helps you get out of your chair also because you're already elevated to a high point to get out of your chair, okay? So that is the seat lift. The chair will drive with the seat elevated, but it'll drive, well, wow. Woo, look at that. Woo, that chair moves. So it still drives at full speed with the seat elevated. But I would only recommend if you're going to drive with the seat elevated inside your home, which is real quiet. You don't want all that jerking back and forth on the seat lift pole, okay? But you can drive it, definitely not outside, okay? So we have 10-inch tires on here. They're air tires, as you can see the valve right here. 10-inch tires. We have 6-inch tires in the back, 5-inch tires in the front. These are solid in the back, in the front. This chair is only 23 inches wide from here to here, but the arms are about 23.5. So I might as well say 24 inches from outside of arm. The foot plate does flip up when you exit the chair. Now we have the seat elevated, that's why it's so high. The batteries come out from the one from the front. The second one will not come out because you have to get it out from the back. There's 2 batteries in here. They're 35 amp U1 batteries. We have them here all the time. We have people calling us all the time for batteries. So if you need batteries for any power chair you have, we do have batteries. Just look up the number on the website. The seat on this chair, let me bring the seat down this way. The seat on this chair is 18 by 18 deep, okay? I'll bring the seat down. And then we're going to turn the chair sideways so you can see the seat. And it is a captain seat. What that means is you can go back like this, or you can go all the way down. And your high point is about 32 inches. 32 inches, okay? Let's look at the base on the chair. As I said, it's a mid-wheel drive, so it turns in a circle in its own length. Look how small that chair is. Look at that. It takes almost no room at all. I'm a foot away from the wall here. I could get closer to the wall, but I don't want to scrape my wall. As you can see, we already scraped the wall a couple of times here and there. So that's the turning radius of the chair. You can actually see the motor right here, okay? This motor is directly tied to this, so just like the other side is the other motor. These motors are completely directly tied to the wheel. There's no chain, no belt, no mess, no hassle, okay? You have a handle on top of the motor. You can hardly see it from the video, but I'll see if I can put my hand under it. If I pull that handle, you see the handle in my hand? I pulled it out. What that does, it puts the chair in neutral, but I recommend you turn the power off and it'll roll better, okay? When you're done on both sides, put the handles back on, turn your chair back on, and you're ready to go again. Look at that. I'm gonna run myself over here in a minute. You have a pouch back here. You have an adjustable headrest. There's a little scrape on the back of that headrest. We're not going to fix that. Other than that, everything else is, I don't see, there's a little blemish here. Oh, nope, that was just, there's a little spot right here. I don't know what happened there, but we're not going to fix that. It looks like it's a little bit discolored. I don't know why. But other than that, when you charge the batteries in this chair, okay, the batteries, you'll charge it from the front. You have your charger So you'll get a small charger similar to this one. You plug it under the joystick right here, if I can find the spot. And when the light goes from orange to green, the charger will recognize that the batteries are full. The charger will stop charging. Okay? So you will get a charger with your chair. It does have a safety belt. I didn't mention that earlier. Safety belt. This handle here is not to swivel the seat. That's only to take the seat off. So this seat does not swivel, but if you had to take the seat off the chair, this would, see it? It would loosen up the seat, okay? So it's not a swivel seat because you can swivel your chair in a circle, and you can also raise the arm and get out on this side with no footplate if you just want to pivot around. So very nice chair. So this chair has a capability of 300 pounds. Top speed is about 4.5 miles an hour. So it's not the fastest chair because it's an inside chair and outside, but outside would have to be nice cut grass. Sidewalks, no problem. Driveway, no problem. But if you were in the yard, it would have to be nice cut grass. Great suspension. As I said, it'll have a distance of about 15 miles on a battery charge. That all depends how fast you're going, what's the way to use. So if you're in the yard, you're not going to get 15 miles. But if you're looking for a chair with a 5-inch seat lift, with a 0-turn radius, within 24 inches width, small, with an 18 by 18 captain seat, you're not going to be sorry with this one. So this is the J6 Powerchair. It's a little faster than I mentioned in the video. It's at least 5.25 miles an hour. 5 to 5.25 miles an hour, as you can see for yourself. You can see how well it drives, how nice it drives. And if I let go of the joysticks, notice how it brakes? It has built-in motors in the, I'm sorry, lost my train of thought. Built-in brakes in the motors when you stop, okay? I'm gonna put my legs back up again. It's just not very comfortable for me. So you can see how well it drives. 0 turn, like I mentioned to you earlier. Right now I have it on fast. So if I put it on the first speed, this is the first speed, okay? So you're not gonna get a ticket at this speed, I don't think so. If you get a ticket at this speed, you're getting a road cop. So I'm gonna put it back to fast and go in the grass with it. This chair is quick. Woo! No problem in the grass. Look at that. Now I have nice grass here. Well, it's business grass, but it's not your best grass, but it's also a good hard bottom. So if you're looking for a nice chair, and I'm going to raise the seat up. Here goes the seat. You can see my leg. When I raise the seat, it'll probably leave the foot plate. So, and it does drive with the seat elevated, probably the same speed as you saw earlier. So I would only do that on real nice flat areas, okay? I'm gonna bring it back over here in the shade a little bit here. And we're gonna bring the seat back down. So again, this chair has 8 hours, was that correct? 8 hours. I asked my technician over there, my right-hand man, he said 8 hours. I've been known to forget hours. After you do so many of these chairs on a row, after you do 6 or 7 of these, it's like, which one had 8 hours, which one had 50 hours, which one had no hours? All right, so this is ready to go. Hi, I'm Marc.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marcs Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.